Tigers fans, did we just get some amazing freaking news ahead of our Manly game? We just re-signed our star center, and yeah, you know that right, Starford To'a. Today we're going to be breaking down what that looks like, how long the contract is, all of that in a bag of chips. But before we do that, my name is Geordie. Welcome back to NRL Deep Dive, your one-stop shop for all things West Tigers, and today we're going to be breaking down our game plan for Manly as well. But before we get into that, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button, because it means the world to me if you join this like-minded West Tigers community. So let's get into it. First off the bat, let's start with the great news, and that is To'a has officially inked the paper until 2028. And that for me is super, super exciting to have this star player in for another few years with us. He was already contracted through 2026, and now he's going to remain with us until the 2028 season ends. This is awesome. This is his fourth orange, black and white, season with us. He's a Tongan international, and he's been proven, I think, to be a massive part in our backline, just like Benji Marshall says. And then with 7 try assists and 9 tries in his 16 appearance in 2025, it's like, why wouldn't you have him on our team, right? With Star To'a, though, there is an opportunity, I think, on attack to be better. I think there's moments that, that have lapsed. There has been gaps that have been created, and he hasn't taken them. There's been passes he should have kept, passes he should have thrown. So I think when we're looking forward, what can he do better over the offseason? It has to be some of his attacking work. Defensively, I've been pretty dang impressed with him this year. Obviously, like anyone, they've had their moments, but overall, you can't really be too bummed about what he has going on, because he is one of those guys that also has the team loyalty, has the team spirit, and just is bought in on this club. And the fact that he signed for another few years just says so. So he's only 25 years old. He's made 59 appearances already since 2022. And then like he says here, Maverick Gaia, Jock Madden, Kai Pearce-Paul, Ethan Roberts, Taylor May, like these guys that have been re-signed or signed like alongside of him. Man, this is going to be so deadly. Like, I'm so pumped for this. And this is what Benji says. We are super excited to keep Starford and his family at the club for another 2 years. He has shown how much potential he has over the past few seasons, and we can't wait for him to fulfill that here with us at the West Tigers. He is a pleasure to coach and is a really good person that we love having at our club. And honestly, when you have Benji Marshall saying that and wants to extend you for that long, it just makes the world a better place, honestly. And like when we were in the middle of the season and we didn't know what we're doing, why weren't we signing certain centers? Why weren't we signing certain forwards? It's because these things were in the inner workings. We saw Appy Korosai as well with the extension, and Tony Suka, Charlie Murray, like those guys. Something is being built. And I'm so pumped about that. Benji's pumped about that. Richo's pumped about that. Tigers fans are majoritarily pumped about that. We've just got to trust the process, like I've been saying. And you can kind of see the puzzle pieces kind of falling into place. And to me, that's super friggin' exciting, because we've needed this for a while. We're not finishing with that wooden spoon this year. We're on the up and up. Although it's going to be super slim now that the Chookies are in on the finals, that we will make the finals. But hey, we are not finishing wooden spoon, and that's all that bloody matters to me as a Tigers fan. I'm just so impressed, so stoked, so proud, so everything for our boys and the effort that they've put in this year. But the game has not stopped yet. We still have the Manly Sea Eagles this weekend, plus some, and we're going to be breaking down a few key points that I've jotted down. To'a also said that he is super happy to be extending his stay. I love being part of this group, and I'm looking forward to what's ahead. I'm grateful for the opportunities that Benji has provided me, and now to have my future secured as the Tigers. Now that, man, I don't feel like you would perform at a level if you didn't know what your future was holding, right? And so now the fact that he's like, I know I'm here past 2026, balls to the wall. No other options. I'm going absolute just a bazooka, bro. I'm just going to go so freaking hard, and that's what we need from Starford To'a. We need more from him, especially on attack, and I think next year is going to be a huge year for him. So make sure you give it up for him in the comments below. Let me know if you're excited, if you're not so excited about it, because I want to hear how you're all feeling. Drop them thoughts below right now. Now, looking forward to our Manly game, guys. We have a lot to be proud of, to be better at. That's what I'm going to say. So let's start with our attack. We've got to have a clear game plan. We know that when we faced Manly last time, everything just felt a little scattered, especially on our attack. It was a nasty game. But now with Luai, with Dewey in there in the halves, controlling that, and Latu's going to move to the bench, but he's going to be such a depth impact player and that fresh energy that we need. we got to be looking to our halves, man. Everyone is going to need to know their exact roles in hitting their tempo, their stride, everything that comes with that. We have to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. Next point is like building before you break. And what I mean by that is, I don't think we're going to perform crazy miracle plays. We don't going to do anything fancy. Just play clear, eyes up footy. If we can do that and control the tempo, control the ruck, control the line speed, and just keep the ball, don't do stupid errors, that's going to make us the better team in the future. Next up is being fast and flexible, Tigers fans. Benji is going with that pack that packs a punch, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the kind of the lineup. We've got Murray, we've got Suka. They're going to be bringing speed out wide when we need it, or as well as that big hit when we need it. Then we got the Fainu brothers. Hunt, they can break that up as well. They're going to be punching through that middle. And then we got our back line. We got, we got those quick feet, those agile legs, those quick hands that can get that ball across, those cutout passes, those things. That is going to be huge for us this game to capitalize on Manly. And especially with Jake being out, Jake Dravojevic being out, that is going to be a huge thing that we need to capitalize on. And so with that, we got to cut off their pace. I think, his brother Tom's going to be moving into that fullback position. So that outside men on their edge is going to be extremely dangerous and extremely dangerously fast, I should add. So our edges need to be able to shut things down extremely early, making sure that we're on our marks, making sure that defensively we're coming up as one unit, one pack. Also that we're coming up fast and together. That is going to be key. We got to weather the storm early. What I mean by that, Manly's going to throw us some early plays. We're going to see some great kicking from them. We got to shut that down. We got to get all up in their face. We got to, be very, very intense and intentional with the way that we play and shut down their plays. And then we got to dominate that middle third. They'll try to bully their way through those power runs, kind of run us down, things like that. But we got to wrap up strong. We got to stand up strong, be connected on that goal line, and then we got to force them into making errors. We got to keep making sure that we are in control. So at the bottom line, if I got to sum it all up, we got to control the ball, don't make stupid errors, set the tempo and win the battle through the middle, and then let our edges cook. That's the key to success. If you're with me, Tigers fans, let me know in the comments below. And again, man, I'm so freaking pumped for this. Thinking about doing a live stream. Let me know if you're keen or not. Should be a really, really good game. And I mean, why wouldn't you support the best team in the world, and that is the West Tigers? If you're not a Tigers fan here, let me know who you support and why you don't support the Tigers. But at the end of the day, it's a great bloody day to be a Tigers fan. You bloody take care of yourself. It's a great year to dream big, baby.